Okay, I am now continuing my reading, and what I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around just a little bit as I move along. I am currently still in the book of Joshua in the Old Testament. This will be chapter 13. And just kind of flipping ahead a little bit, most of the rest of the chapters in Joshua are fairly short. Getting towards the end, we get some long ones. But it looks like we'll have a number of short videos coming up. Now, the goal is to do 2 chapters a day. So if I have to split a chapter into multiple videos, then it will be 3 videos or maybe 4 for the day. But it'll be 2 chapters for now until my situation in life starts to settle down. Anyways, this is Joshua chapter 13. There remain some lands yet to be possessed, some inhabitants not expelled, inheritance of Reuben, Gad, and 1/2 of Manasseh confirmed. Now Joshua was old and stricken in years, and the Lord said unto him, Thou art old and stricken in years, and there remaineth yet very much land to be possessed. This is the land that yet remaineth, all the borders of the Philistines, and all Geshuri, from Sihor, which is before Egypt, even unto the borders of Ekron, northward, which is counted to the Canaanite. 5 lords of the Philistines, the Gazahites, and the Ashtathites, and the Eshkolanites, and the Gittites, and the Ekronites, also the Avites. From the south, all the land of the Canaanites and Mira, that is beside Sidonians, unto Aphek, to the borders of the Amorites, and the land of the Giblites, and all Lebanon, toward the sun rising. From Baal Gad, under Mount Hermon, unto the entering in to Hamath. All the inhabitants of the hill country, from Lebanon, unto Misrephoth Maim, and all the Sidonians, them will I drive out from before the children of Israel. Only divide thou it by lot unto the Israelites for an inheritance, as I have commanded thee. Now therefore, divide this land for an inheritance unto the 9 tribes and the 1/2 tribe of Manasseh, with whom the Reubenites and the Gadites have received their inheritance, which Moses gave them beyond Jordan eastward, even as Moses the servant of the Lord gave them. Okay, so let us pause. This is just a list of they did all this conquering. They conquered 33 kings, right? 2 on the east and 31 on the west. And God's saying, look, you still got all this land that needs to be conquered, but Joshua, you're getting a little bit old. You're not going to be able to do it. So you need to divide the inheritance. Give each tribe their inheritance, but include all that land. All the land that still needs to be conquered is going to be included in the inheritances of the individual tribes. And then when Joshua's gone, they can go and finish conquering. That is the plan. So, verse 9. This is confirming Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh's inheritance. Verse 9. From Aroer, that is upon the bank of the river Arnon, and the city that is in the midst of the river, and all the plain of Medeba, unto Dibon. And all the cities of Sihon, king of the Amorites, which reigned in Heshbon, unto the border of the children of Ammon, and Gilead, and the border of the Geshurites, and Maacathites, and all Mount Hermon, and all Bashan, unto Salcah. All the kingdom of Og and Bashan, which reigned in Ashtaroth, and in Edrei, who remained of the remnant of the giants. For these did Moses smite and cast them out. Nevertheless, the children of Israel expelled not the Geshurites, nor the Maacathites, but the Geshurites and the Maacathites dwell among the Israelites until this day. Only unto the tribe of Levi he gave none inheritance. The sacrifices of the Lord God of Israel, made by the fire, are their inheritance, as he said unto them. So even on the east, there appears to be some that are not conquered, because he says they're supposed to be getting the land in Gilead, the borders of the Geshurites and the Maacathites, but he says that they have not yet been conquered. And by the time when the book of Joshua was written, they had not yet been conquered. Verse 15. And Moses gave unto the tribe of the children of Reuben inheritance according to their families. And their coast was from Aroer, that is on the bank of the river Arnon, and the city that is in the midst of the river, and all the plain of Medeba, Heshbon, and all her cities that are in the plain, Dibon, and Bamoth Baal, and Beth Baal Meon, and Jehazzah, and Kedemoth, and Mephaath, and Kirjathaim, and Sibmah, and Zereth Shahar in the mount of the valley, and Beth Peor, and Ashdoth Pisgah, and Beth Jesimoth, and all the cities of the plain, and all the kingdom of Sihon, king of the Amorites, which reigned in Heshbon, whom Moses smote with the princes of Midian, Evi, and Rechem, and Zur, and Hur, and Reba, which were dukes of Sihon, dwelling in the country. So this is the inheritance of Reuben. This is listing all the cities and all the lands that Reuben was to get. Now, it mentions the dukes of Sihon, but we had the king of Sihon, right? King of the Amorites. The dukes would be kings of individual cities that were under the authority. They were the vassal states of the king of Sihon. Very much a feudal type system, again, where each city had its own king or duke who then swore fealty to the king. But let us continue. Verse 22. Balaam also, the son of Beor, the soothsayer, did the children of Israel slay with the sword among them that were slain by them. And the border of the children of Reuben was Jordan, and the border thereof. This was the inheritance of the children of Reuben after their families, the cities and the villages thereof. And Moses gave inheritance unto the tribe of Gad, even unto the children of Gad according to their families. And their coast was Jazer, and all the cities of Gilead, and half the land of the children of Ammon, unto Aroer, that is before Rabbah, and from Heshbon unto Ramoth Mizpah, and Betonim, and from Mahanaim unto the border of Debir, and in the valley Betharam and Beth Nimrah, and Sukkoth and Zaphon, the rest of the kingdom of Sihon, king of Heshbon, Jordan and his border, even unto the edge of the sea of Kinnereth, on the other side Jordan eastward. This is the inheritance of the children of Gad after their families, the cities and their villages. Now, the Sea of Kinnereth, that is the Sea of Galilee from the New Testament. You have the Dead Sea, and then the Jordan River, and the Sea of Galilee. But in the Old Testament, it is known as the Sea of Kinnereth. And the Jordan River connects the two. It flows out of Kinnereth and into the Dead Sea. So Reuben is down south by the Dead Sea, Jordan, that area. Gad is just north of that along the border of the Sea of Kinneroth and there. Now we finish this, verse 29. And Moses gave inheritance unto the half-tribe of Manasseh, and this was the possession of the half-tribe of the children of Manasseh by their families. And their coast was from Mahanaim, all Bashan, all the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, and all the towns of Jair, which are in Bashan, 80 cities. And half Gilead, and Ashtaroth, and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og and Bashan, were pertaining unto the children of Machir, the son of Manasseh, even to the one half of the children of Machir by their families. These are the countries which Moses did distribute for inheritance in the plains of Moab on the other side Jordan, by Jericho eastward. But unto the tribe of Levi Moses gave not any inheritance. The Lord God of Israel was their inheritance, and as he said unto them. So, there we have it. The basics of this chapter is Joshua's getting old. They've conquered a whole pile of land in Canaan, and of course, east of Jordan during the time of Moses still. But Joshua's getting too old to continue the campaign. Great guy, he is one of the greatest examples of the holy warrior in existence. But he's getting old. And God says, okay, you've done enough conquering, now you just got to lay out the inheritances. Show the people where they are going to live. Give each tribe their land. And then the chapter just reviews the inheritance of Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh because they were already given their inheritances. And so it reviews that. The next few chapters will be the inheritances of the other tribes. So I will see you in those ones.